What do you want to be when you grow up, Olivia?
An astronaut.
I want to be a fashion designer.
A basketball player.
I want to be an actor.
A doctor.
A teacher.
A chef.
An artist.
What do you want to be when you grow up? A mermaid.
Do you know what a computer programmer is?
Yeah, no.
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 I think it's something that has codes and is able to decode a mystery.
I think that they...
Wait, what?
Computer programmer?
No.
I studied business for more than 2 years. I really learned a lot of things. And I was also lucky to meet the greatest people in my school. And of course, the money was good, but I always felt that I was missing something. I just wanted to do something more practical, something more real. And that's how I entered the world of programming. So what is programming?
Programming is one of the only things in the world that you can do where you can sit down and just make something completely new from scratch, you know, whatever you want.
It's really not unlike kind of playing an instrument or something, or playing a sport.
A lot of the coding that people do is actually fairly simple. It's more about the process of breaking down problems than sort of coming up with complicated algorithms as people traditionally think about it.
It took me some time to realize that creating things with your hands or creating code, creating programs is just a different way to express creativity. I think right now there's a big emergence of the culture of making. People who make their own scarves and hats, people who write their own apps.
Now it's just limited by your imagination and sort of what kinds of ideas what kind of understanding can you build into the computer so that it can do these things that were previously impossible?
I just think you have to start small, right? And I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about computer science and programming overall is that you have to learn this big body of information before you can do anything.
You don't have to be a genius to know how to code. You need to be determined. You don't have to be a genius to code. Do you have to be a genius to read? Do you have to be a genius to do math? No? No? I think if someone had told me that software is really about humanity, that it's really about helping people by using computer technology, it would have changed my outlook a lot earlier.
Whether you're trying to make a lot of money or whether you just want to change the world, computer programming is an incredibly empowering skill to learn.
To be able to actually come up with an idea and then see it in your hands and then be able to press a button and have it be in millions of people's hands. I think we're the first generation in the world that's really ever had that kind of experience.
The programmers of tomorrow are the wizards of the future. You know, you're going to look like you have magic powers compared to everybody else.
I think it's amazing. I think it's the closest thing we have to a superpower.
I like reading poetry. I like it because it best describes about human feelings. But there's always these 2 pages of explanations or commentaries at the back that I don't read. Ever since I learned computer programming, I realized that most of the things you learn in business courses is similar to writing these commentaries. Instead of writing an actual poem, you analyze, research, and organize. And blah blah blah. I had to get out of this system. I had enough of this bullshit. And sometimes, you gotta create something just to get it out of your system. And computer programming allows you to do that. For the next 2 months, we're going to teach you guys Python Web Framework, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and help you build a prototype what you always have wished to create.
this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on